the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Anthony Davis was among the top candidates for last season's Defensive Player of the Year award. AD said he takes pride in his defense, adding, "Anytime guys feel they can score it on me, I take it personally." Kevin, it's going to take an awful lot to get your shots up over the brow. Back to you.
Sure does, DA. Thank you so much. Let's see the stat sheet here for Dennis Schroeder.
The surge in his free throw percentage this month is noticeable. He's looked a lot more comfortable at the line. Part of his job now should be attacking the D, going head on, drawing fouls, and trying to ride this hot streak.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. And for New York, Barrett and Knox are the wingmen. It's Randle and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. And it's Ntilikina in at the 1 spot. Greg, if your system overall for these teams, if the schemes don't... seem to be working. How much can you really change before you get to the offseason, or in particular, before you get to the playoffs?
It's never easy. A system change would come typically with a coaching. Change, and the reality is you also have to evaluate the roster, and you can't fit that square peg into a round hole. But whatever your system is, it's got to be catered to the personnel you have. You can't go the other way around, and I think that's what separates oftentimes the good coaches from the great ones.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now, here's James. A 26-point game for him in the win against Toronto.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
And Davis throws it down.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
The pass to Robinson. Barrett wide open, he fires. No good that time, and it's the Lakers the other way. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
And Randle throws it down.
That's a major league catch and flush right there. Randle's not a high flyer, but showing some explosiveness at the rim that time.
Schroeder outside. Passes it to Drummond. Davis, that's for 2. It's rebounded by New York.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Barrett.
Born in Toronto, Barrett joins a talented group of Canadians who have entered the NBA ranks.
Good on both.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
A shot by LeBron, no good.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that. Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Randle with some nice D.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Caldwell Pope with it. Now defended by Randle. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Davis gets to the line a whole lot. And people don't talk about it, but he's an excellent foul shooter, about 80% most seasons.
This is his first free throw of the game. And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
And as he's aged in the league, Anthony Davis's offense has changed. It now much more of a face-up player.
Well, and that's where his game's been headed. His shot has improved, and he can step out to the 3, facing up and letting him use his burst. Lets him maximize what he can do.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Yeah, the coaching staff values the effect Davis has on the team. I mean, he's a strong enough player that the rest of the guys can really rally around.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score, or just great ball movement.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And the bench did exactly what they needed to do. Without their production, who knows if they win that game.
Lakers trail by 8. Shooter passes to LeBron. Some solid defense from Robinson. Here's New York. They're on an 11-3 run right now. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Drummond, back to Schroeder. And again, the Lakers, no good. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for the Knicks. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, they couldn't do any better than a shooting percentage in the low 30s on that night, guys. And that's pretty much a death sentence.
Well, it all starts with ball movement. When your percentage is that low, you know you're not moving it well enough. You're not getting your guys open shots.
First trip to the line for him here. First one falls for him.
Well, perhaps the most physically dominant player in the league, Andre Drummond. His combination of size, strength, and speed is unmatched.
Derrick Rose is checked in for the Knicks. And both free throws good for Drummond. New York leading by 6. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Rose against James. Pulls it up. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Nobody near Schroeder. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Oh, fantastic vision. I mean, Bron always cognizant of everyone around him.
And the basket by Rose.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Schroeder dishes to James. Schroeder surveying the floor. Davis kicks to LeBron from deep. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got his fourth rebound in this one. Knox misses. Lakers trail by 7. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look and a miss there on the triple.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Los Angeles is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Stolen by Rose. Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity. And Randle throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
And finished off by LeBron.
That's just crazy athleticism from James. His vertical is through the roof.
Schroeder against Rose. Pass to Barrett. Here's Randle, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Dennis Schroeder. New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And we've seen Randle flourish with more responsibility. He's in his prime and playing his best ball right now.
Both free throws good from Randle. Lakers trailed by 11. On the wing, James. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. The Knicks have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Here's Robinson, and the layup's good off the glass.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Los Angeles calls timeout. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble from 3 and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having a guard the three-point line.
And the Lakers making a change here. Kuzma's checked in.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
Outside Rose. And it's sent back by Drummond. It's 2-on-1. Here's Davis. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Love the timing Davis has. He has a sense for when to rise up and slam down the alley.
No one near Randle as he lets it go. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Now here's Caldwell Pope coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. A shot's good from Kuzma.
Awesome at keeping his balance. Sometimes guarding Kuzma is impossible for the defense.
And here's Rose. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game, and it's in there.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Yeah, the defender just couldn't quite close the gap all the way and got burned for it.
Now here's Schroeder, and he also played really well on that win against the Raptors. Pocket six. Drains the three while he's being fouled, and he might be able to make this a 4-point play.
Can't shake Kuzma. Even when you try to get physical with him, he maintains his focus.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. The Lakers also changing it up. Horton Tucker's checked in. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Free throw good, Kuzma.
And many people are high on Kuzma, an all-around player with a promising future given his impressive skill set.
Burks the pass to Noel. Launches it. Caruso grabs the miss.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Horton Tucker's shot is off. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for New York. 9-point game. Payton passes to Burks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Knicks have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Marc Gasol's checked in for the Lakers. Matthews comes in for Anthony Davis. Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Lakers trail by 11. Here's Caruso. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto. And the Lakers with another miss. Down low. And Noel gets it to go on the assist by Toppin. And the Knicks lead by 13. Kuzma outside. Matthews, no one around him, sinks the three-pointer.
And he is not shy about pulling the trigger from downtown. Matthews has the eye and the confidence from three-point range that you just love to see.
Pass to Noel. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Wesley Matthews picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
The Knicks have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Noel.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Gasol. Kuzma outside. Stolen by Bullock. To the paint. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They've decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Kuzma, that's good.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
The Knicks leading by 11. Payton surveying the floor. There's the pass to Toppin. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
1:12 left here in the first quarter. Here's Kuzma. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I love the fire Kuzma plays with, especially inside where he dares defenders to foul.
Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Free throw good, Kuzma. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Knicks leading by 11. Payton outside. Now the feed to Toppin. He can't get that one. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Here's Caruso. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Now, here's Burks. He had a 15-point out in their last game against Atlanta.
I mean, and you look at his free throw numbers. I mean, it shows you how much pressure he put on the defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good. Markieff Morris is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. So he gets them both. The Knicks leading by 7. Burks with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. One second left, and he dunks it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so it's the New York Knicks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back to the action after this word. Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma spoke to us before the game about evolving his game.
Biggest area of growth would definitely be on the defensive end and my playmaking ability. This year, I'm just trying to be a consistent defender, find my teammates because I have so much attention offensively. So I think those are two areas.
Now, having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game. So I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Harrell is out there with Morris, and it's Matthews, and it's Caruso in at the point. For three, Bullock. One up, one down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
Caruso, the pass to Morris. Shot from 12, and he overshot that one, missing.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn.
Burks can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 10. Here's Caruso. And the rejection by Noel. Here's Ntilikina. And the rejection by Harrell. And Toppin throws it down. Lakers have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Inside. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Oh, I love the strength of Morris. Even with suffocating defense, he wills these shots in.
Passes it to Ntilikina. And again, New York with the triple.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Morris. That shot misses. The Knicks go the other way with it. To the inside. Oh!
Did you see that? He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Morris passes to Horton Tucker. Puts it up. Top of the key jumper, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Ntilikina. And here's Burks. With the teardrop, the shot's good from Ntilikina. Ntilikina's got 5 now.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
Pass to Matthews. To the middle. Here's Harrell. Can't get it to fall.
He's not an easy man to stop. He's attacking the basket. The D doing everything it can.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Timeout called the Lakers. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
So for the Knicks, Randle's checked in for Toppin. Kevin Knox comes in for Reggie Bullock, and Barrett subbed in for Burks. Lakers trail by 20. Harrell, the pass to LeBron. To stop the run. Jump shot is good. LeBron's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, James is superb at scoring the ball, especially when he gets a pick, giving him all the room he needs.
Here's Ntilikina. It's hauled in by LeBron. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. New York leading by 16. Here's Ntilikina. He has 5. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Not afraid to get roughed up a little inside. Ntilikina got to appreciate the fearless attitude.
The Knicks have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Ntilikina.
And the size, quickness, and defense of Ntilikina reminds some of a young Sean Livingston, a unique point guard with a promising future.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Los Angeles. Davis comes in for Morris. He hits both from the stripe. Lakers trail by 18. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Well placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Such a creative player. Look, James is fantastic at reading the floor and finding his teammates.
Here's Ntilikina. He's got 7. Here's Randle. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over him.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
The Knicks leading by 13.
And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, Jay. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is a very real thing.
The pass to Randle. He lobs it up and slam dunk by Noel.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Schroeder outside, passes it to Drummond. Tries it from 9. Back to Schroeder. Here's James, and the dunk by James.
Once again, the instincts of James, just phenomenal. I mean, he's phenomenal at being at the right place at the right time.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard numbers.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for New York. Rose comes in for Ntilikina. And the Lakers also making a switch. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Andre Drummond. Free throw good, LeBron.
Oh, you love how effortless James makes this game look. Everything comes easy to him.
Rose in the post. He's guarded by Schroeder. And the basket by Rose.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now LeBron. He's got 7. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And Davis sends it back.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, his timing. He's never gonna...
No one covering. Caldwell Pope's got 11 points.
His field goal percentage is creeping up there now. I mean, it wasn't pretty in the first quarter.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Chris, today's coaches have a different way to get through to their players compared to some coaches of the past.
Well, yeah, I think, you know, this culture is different. Guys don't want to be yelled at when they're giving their all. They want to try to find a solution instead of getting emotional about it. So I think, yeah, the emotional aspect at some point has been alleviated. I think guys want to enjoy going to work every day and having a boss that they can discuss and figure it out with. I don't think the NBA is any different.
And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
Well, you look at Davis. He stands at number 2 in the Western Conference. The fans giving him the backing he deserves.
No doubt about it. And it's been an outstanding campaign for him, and he's got to be a part of that starting lineup.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Schroeder outside. James. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists tonight. The Knicks leading by 7. Now, here's Barrett. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
So many of his points came at the line. The D was trying to play him physically, and he just said, yeah, bring it on.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there. He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Now it's just a 3-point Knicks lead. And it's Rose with the ball for the Knicks. They led the game at 1 point by 20. They can't stop the run with that one.
And that was a little bit of a rage check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
New York calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
The Knicks making a switch here. Payton's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Marc Gasol is checked in for LeBron. Payton finds Rose. Over Caldwell Pope. That misses off the backboard.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him. And he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right. I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
Free throw good, Kuzma. New York's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Payton against Schroeder. Payton kicks to Robinson. Up top, Barrett. It's stolen by Schroeder. Outside, Davis. Off target from three-point range.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Knicks haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Robinson. Toppin, he's checked in for New York. He doesn't get the second one. Los Angeles has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity. It's deflected.
Average shot blocker. You want Kuzma to use his vertical more to redirect shots.
The Lakers trail. And here's Kuzma. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Raptors in Toronto. So the wing on the left, it's taken away by Payton. And he's going up for the alley-oop. The shot, no good. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Outside Gasol. Buries the long-range jumper. Gasol's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Gasol has always shot a very high percentage on catch-and-shoot jumpers. Hit him with a good pass, he'll make the most of it.
Robinson for 3. No good on that one. So the Lakers will take it the other way. From outside the arc, that's good from Gasol on the assist by Schroeder. And now a 4-point Laker lead. Looking to end his cold spell. Rose kicks to Robinson. And the 3 off target.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him. And see what Kentavious Caldwell-Pope changing his approach before last season. He knew he wouldn't need to take on as much of a scoring responsibility.
Yeah, and what a team player, GA. I mean, KCP rededicated himself to defense. He tries to do more with less touches now. And that's the mindset you need to have playing with stars going for a championship.
Count that one. Toppin's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
59 seconds left in the first half. Back to Caldwell-Pope. Lets it go from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 5th assist in this one. Rose dishes to Barrett. Rose with the ball. 6 points for him. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
And when Rose goes on the attack, he stays on the attack, fights his way through the contact.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Davis now top of the key. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Over Toppin. They'll get another chance. Here's Schroeder. They get the rebound. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And you see how tough Gasol is. I mean, he has no issue with physical play.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
You know, there have been a lot of brother acts in NBA history when you think about it. But the Gasol brothers, I mean, Mark and his older brother, Powell, I mean, they have to be among the best combos ever.
Gasol drops 2. 9 seconds left to play in the first half. Lobbed up there for Robinson, and Robinson throws it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Alfred, how big is defense going to be in the second half to help you get this win?
It's going to be big, so it's going to come down to defense wins games.
It certainly does, Alfred. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points, and of course the duo of Anthony Davis and LeBron James in action for the Lakers. Kenny, when's the last time there was a duo this talented in the NBA?
Man, this might be the most talented duo that I've seen, you know, in Laker history. You know, I don't know if there's a Laker duo.
LeBron and AD, I mean, when you think about Steph and KD, it's a pretty talented duo. And
I'm just talking about Laker history. What's that noise?
It's most disturbing in microphone.
Because I'm thinking about, wait, okay, I got one. No, you're right. You're right, Shaq. There's no Scott. Kareem and Magic.
Yeah.
What's that?
Anyway,
have you got one in your mind?
No, just what's scary about LeBron,
I mean, Kobe
and
didn't
AD.
do it by himself. Who was Kobe's wingman?
Oh! Kobe and Al Gasol. Yes. That was a great Laker duo.
Yes, I like that too.
Anyway,
Excellent
what's
answer.
scary, LeBron and AD can still get better.
Excellent
The duo can do anything they want on the court together.
Man, that Paul Gasol was unbelievable. Maybe the best Laker big man of all time.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of the game it's been so far. Barrett knocks the wingman. Robinson is out there with Toppin. And it's Ntilikina in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Just fantastic to have a scorer like Caldwell-Pope, a guy who can let it rain from any spot on the floor.
Here's Barrett. Now Toppin. Count it. Toppin's got 13 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
James right side. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Pass to Drummond. 5 to shoot. Lobbed up there for Drummond. trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Toppin can't get it to go. Drummond in the post. Robinson on him. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson. Julius Randle's checked in for Toppin. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Ntilikina. He's guarded by Schroeder. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Randle.
Hey, the key is confidence, which is exactly what Randle displayed there, taking and connecting.
James outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Julius Randle.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Shoot 2.
Free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Here's Ntilikina. He has 7. Robinson up top. They double him with Drummond. Here's Randle. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And Caldwell Pope just knows how to run correctly in transition. He runs wide outside those hashes. He sees lanes and angles so well out there.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Now here's Schroeder. He's got 9. Misses from close range. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. That one misses. It's his 5th miss. He's made 4 baskets. Schroeder outside. James kicks to Drummond. Floats it up for Davis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you see the work Drummond has put into passing the ball. Solid at spotting the open man.
New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Over in the corner, Randle. New York, no good that time either.
Well, that's just a lucky break from deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
And Davis puts it in.
Timeout, timeout.
We know Davis is working on this, and right there, you can see how effective he can be from distance.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And Tavius Caldwell-Pope really making a difference here.
Look, they can't leave him alone for a second on the perimeter. Not the way he's shooting the 3 tonight.
The Knicks making a switch here. Noel's checked in. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at New York. They're fourth in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season.
Well, I think for New York, they were a team that no one knew quite what to make of entering the season. But as the year's gone on, it's become clear they're legit contenders.
There's still some very strong teams above them. So, yes, they are contenders. But I wouldn't call them favorites just yet.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barry wants to get better firing off the catch.
Schroeder passes to James. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 6 assists in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Schroeder hits them both. Knicks trail by 12. Here's Ntilikina. He has 7. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Randle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And one on Caldwell Pope.
The combo of strength and suddenness, hard not to foul Randle in there.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
No good on the free throw. Markieff Morris is checked in for the Lakers. And he sinks the second. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 17-7 run. Lobbed up there for Drummond. That shot off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Out to Morris. Lets the 3 fly. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 7th assist here tonight. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. They trail by 14. The pass to Barrett. Floats one up, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And here we can check out the story on Julius Randle. Over the last month, getting it done. Averaging 12 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. Guys, he's a difference maker off the bench. Steps into that front court and more than holds his own.
Well, it's his willingness to bang down low or move opponents off the block. Those are valuable contributions.
And that one falls for Barrett. And good on the second, so he makes them both. So it's the Lakers now. LeBron outside. And they double up James. Oh, and here we go. Knox has got it. The pass break chance. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First free throw is good, and the Lakers making a change here. Horton Tucker's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Lakers leading by 10. Pass to James. Here's Horton Tucker. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Horton Tucker's got 5 now.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Randle on the follow.
Ooh, this is what makes Randle so special. His ferocity on the boards is admirable.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Morris kicks to Drummond. Lakers working the ball around now. Horton Tucker's shot is off.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open 3 like that.
Got a piece of it. They retain possession. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Here's LeBron, and he can't bank that one in. Knicks trail by 9. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam.
Down low, Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Ooh, I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last trip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
The height and quickness of Ntilikina often puts defenders in tough spots. Hard to guard sometimes without fouling.
And that one falls for Ntilikina. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for the Knicks. And then for the Lakers. Marc Gasol is checked in for Morris. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. And so he makes both from the line. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Lakers. They've led by as many as 14 points. And Gasol now top of the key. Beyond the arc. Hands it from downtown. Caruso's got 5 now.
Oh, and just great ball movement from Drummond. Threading the needle with the pass.
Kuzma against Barrett. A floater, and the layup is good. Barrett's got 19 points.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about fear.
Gasol in the high post. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game break wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch five. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
And that one falls for Marcus Hall. A different look for New York. Toppin comes in for Nerlens Noel. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Ntilikina. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Knicks trail by 10. Payton outside. Inside. And stolen by Drummond. Here's Kuzma. But they get it back. That three off the mark. Randle dishes to Payton. Back to Randle. And it's sent back by Drummond.
An intimidating big man with physical tools that are hard to come by. Drummond loves to see shots away.
The Knicks have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, some of the big men in the league didn't mind drifting out and letting it fly from deep. Here are the best three-point shooters, centers, and power forwards. Second, Kyle Kuzma.
And, you know, there was a time in the league when you wouldn't see a group of big guys like this, but the game has evolved. Versatility now is why we see so many bigs that can just flat out shoot it from anywhere.
I'm a big fan of big fellas taking three if they can knock it down. But I also want you to be able to go to work inside.
Burks, he's checked in for the Knicks. Rose comes in for Payton. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Lakers leading by 8. Here's Caruso. 5 points in the game. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Here's Rose. And Randle throws it down.
Oh, that's just a strong upper body. Randle converts through contact. Now, we'll go to the line.
He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them. And Los Angeles with some changes. Harrell, he's checked in for Drummond. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Alex Caruso. And so it's the Lakers with it. Matthews scanning the floor. Here's Kuzma. Oh, the power on that throw-down.
You have to admire the creativity. I mean, Kuzma, when he gets a chance for a highlight reel, he'll make a post.
Rose passes to Burks. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one. Lakers leading by 6. Here's Horton Tucker. He's got 5. A second chance effort. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. It's going to go on Alec Burks.
When you play the kind of tough inside game that Gasol does, I mean, get used to taking a few knocks.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Marcus Hall. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Randle. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And a fast break now for New York. It's good from long range. Rose has got 11 points. Lakers leading by 4. Here's Horton Tucker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Alec Burks. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He's off on the second. Knicks trailed by 5. Rose surveying the D. To the inside. Robinson kicks to Toppin. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the elbow. And it's Rose missing.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's are over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Marcus Hall. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Burks in the corner. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the third. Pass to Matthews. Tries from 16. It's rebounded by New York. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor.
And there's the pass to Horton Tucker. Good on the three-point shot. Horton Tucker's got 9.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
Burks dishes to Toppin. Second chance shot. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
And the Knicks making a change here. Knox is checked in. Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Free throw good. Burks. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Horton Tucker. 9 points in the game so far. And Matthews gets it to go. Matthews has got his second bucket tonight.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Passes to Burks. Off the left rim and out. But they recover it. Lakers leading by 5. Floats it up for Davis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Burks. Knocks down the 10-footer. Burks has got 11 here in this quarter alone. Here's Horton Tucker. It'll count. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Yeah, great job of getting the look before the horn sounded and gaining some momentum.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Lakers ahead, up by 5. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So here's Burks. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. Anthony Davis is out there with Marc Gasol. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Matthews. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 2. Here's Gasol. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Marc Gasol. And so Marc Gasol nails both of them. Knicks trail by 7. Robinson up top. The dish now to Burks. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 4 assists now tonight.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Davis. Another shot. And Gasol with the lay-in. And the Lakers lead by 6.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And Gasol sends it back.
You got to be wary of Gasol. I mean, he's good at using his length to turn away shots.
And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They've led by as many as 14 points. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two.
And so it's New York with it. Knicks trail by 6. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. Works for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. The shot's good. Davis has got 9 points here in the 2nd half.
He's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half. He started to settle in.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And here's Kuzma. They get a hand on it. Shot clock at 6. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. And Matthews gets it to go.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Kentavious Caldwell Pope really making a difference here.
He's running wild. They had to call a timeout just to take away at least some of his momentum.
For the Knicks, Nerlens Noel checks in for Toppin. R.J. Barrett comes in for Reggie Bullock. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Burks. The Lakers also changing it up. LeBron comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Matthews. It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He told his guys, this is it. We need one final push here. Everyone working together. Let's go get these guys. He also talked about making smart plays with the ball. Kevin, you can't have any mistakes at this point of the game.
Toppin, he's checked in for the Knicks. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Ntilikina passes to Toppin. Now here is Robinson. Feeds it to Barrett. And nothing is falling for him right now. Lakers leading by 14. And it's Schroeder missing. In the corner, Knox with it. Takes a three. They get it again. Robinson. And Robinson throws it down hard.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the back?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Nice, and you can't forget about the bunnies on Caldwell Pope. I mean, this guy is definitely looking to slam it down whenever he gets an opportunity.
Pass to Knox. On deep. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting them.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Knox. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin, no doubt about it, with their turnovers in the second half.
Omari Spellman has come in for Toppin. Andre Drummond's checked in for the Lakers. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. James, the pass to Davis. Back to James. Outside, Davis. Off target from outside.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Now the pass to Barrett. Here's Ntilikina. The long distance three is Barrett.
An average threat from beyond the arc. Ntilikina needs to keep working on that part of his game.
Schroeder kicks to Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Barrett with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. Passes it to Barrett. Fires for 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
That gives him 2 3-pointers for the game. 1 in each half. I mean, he may add to that total pretty soon.
LeBron outside. And they double up LeBron. Lobbed up there for Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Oh, it doesn't get any high percentage than this. I mean, check it out. Drummond feasts on these type of opportunities.
Here's Knox. Pass to Spellman. Robinson for 3. And Davis pulls it down. Lakers leading by 16. He dishes it to Schroeder. James outside. Back to Schroeder. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Tries again, and Davis puts it in. Davis has got 21.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Ntilikina passes to Spellman. Over Caldwell Pope. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Drains it from beyond the arc.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone, not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
Here's Barrett. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Caldwell Pope finds Davis, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
New York shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Outside Robinson. Here's Knox, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
There you go, his first three-pointer of the night. That should calm him down, maybe even get him going a little bit.
LeBron kicks it over to Schroeder. Pass to Drummond. Outside, Davis. Got a piece of it. 6 to shoot. They grab their own miss. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. On the wing, James. Fade away. Here's Drummond. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And Drummond's just his ridiculous frame poses a lot of problems for defenders. You can't fault them for resorting to hacking him right there.
Chris, we know the business of basketball is red hot. Franchise values are skyrocketing. And not only that, Chris, the NBA is America's most popular sport among those 34 and younger.
Well, yeah, it was cool, Kevin. That bodes well for the future, right? It wouldn't surprise me in the next decade or so if the NBA became the premier sport league in the U.S.
And New York making a change here. Noel's checked in. And he can't hit the second. The Knicks shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Barrett with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. And the basket by Knox.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
And they double up LeBron. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
And you can't forget about the fancy dunking ability of Drummond. He just knows how to do some special things when he gets up in the air.
Ntilikina passes to Barrett. Good D by Drummond.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man, awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Toppin, he's checked in for New York. The Knicks shooting 32% in the fourth, perhaps looking a bit tired. Barrett, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
The three from Davis. Ntilikina with the rebound. Ntilikina's got his fourth rebound in this one. You know, you look at the 2020 class for the Basketball Hall of Fame, Greg, some great names, headlined by Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant. I mean, historic players.
And all the more emotional, Kevin, having Kobe enshrined after his tragic passing. But when you look at the accomplishments of this class, arguably the most decorated that the Hall of Fame has ever seen.
And Greg, you've gotten a bird's eye view, you've gotten a front court view, you've had a chance to be alongside these Hall of Fame players.
Incredible talents, great people, and truly they've been terrific ambassadors for our game.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. James with it. Dishes to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
He can dominate. I mean, beat you up in so many ways. And Davis is giving this D a thumping tonight.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Dennis Schroeder.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. On defense, the Lakers. Ntilikina gets the bucket.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. And the pass to LeBron. And it's blocked. Here's Knox. The good-looking shot from the wing. Knox has got 7 points here in this quarter. Lakers leading by 18. Now Schroeder. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
And this next draft, Chris, expected to be the last year of the one-and-done rule. Do you approve of the league once again letting high schoolers be drafted?
Well, yeah, I think if we're finally catching back up with the world, if a man can do the various things that you could do after turning 18, why wouldn't you be allowed to go to a job and make money for your family? So, yeah, I definitely think it's the right thing to do.
Now, here's Barrett. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 9 rebounds now tonight. LeBron outside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
That's just superb concentration despite getting hit. James is just excellent at scoring through contact.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks.
One shot.
Free throw good, James. The Knicks shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Payton kicks to Ferguson. Burks for 3. A rebound by the Lakers.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Lakers passing it around. Dudley dishes to James. Here's Horton Tucker. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Horton Tucker's got 10 points in just the second half. They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
Burks against Caldwell Pope. New York, no good that time either.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Davis.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Here's New York. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Burks on the wing. He's guarded by Dudley. Here's Spellman with the putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass for the tip-in.
Here's Horton Tucker. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony, a great team victory. What was most satisfying to you about the win tonight?
We just played hard. We just played for each other. The ball was moving, wasn't sticking, and guys made the right plays. And that's what we've been doing all night, all season, and I'm just glad we came out with the win.
Well, it was a great win, man. Appreciate your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.